Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I have the same series as usual, but a little bit different. So there has been, I don't know, 50, 100, maybe more, maybe a little less, fan games that I have reviewed, and they ask why they're failing. Every time I do one of those videos, whether it's trolls or not, there's always a few comments they say, well, why is your game failing? Now, while I don't think the game is necessarily failing, I do see where you guys are coming from, and I think it would be cool from an owner's perspective to look into a game and see why it's not doing as good as it should be. First and foremost, my game, Alpha, My Bike Life. It is an alpha, aka it is not a full game, and that is why some of the numbers are down. Secondly, it costs 199 Robux to play, so anybody who would want to play it might not be able to. And the next thing, numbers-wise, from the outside, that hurts me a little more than the 4 active players. We have a 79% like to dislike ratio. That's not good. I want to be at 85 plus, and hopefully we can get there after we fix the things I bring up in this video. So, here we are, the alpha version of My Bike Life, a game that I've been working on for, almost 2 years, I gotta say. And wow, just jumping in, so much has changed from the development version to this one. Like, this parking lot, just look at this, and then look at this. Like, so much more life is being brought in, but we're not here to talk about that today. The top 2 reason this game is failing: number 1, it's paid access. Number 2, it's a motorcycle slash driving game that focuses on stunts, but everything feels so stiff. Like, there's not any real, like, bounce. Everything is just, it feels like Roblox, right? Like, the game looks good aesthetically. You're driving around a map that's huge, 12 base plates. You have cool camos and stuff, but everything is so stiff, right? So that's the main thing that I think is very lackluster, and that'll be fixed in Bike System V2. Right now, not really gonna be fixed. Number 2, I feel like it kind of lacks a cohesive style. The buildings are what I call, it's like a fun realism is what I've been calling it since the start. And then the UI is like a simulator racing game from the Nintendo 64. Like, it just doesn't fit well. So in the next update, we will be completely overhauling the UI once again, but this time getting it made by a professional. Reason number 3, I have been working on this one a lot, and I probably still have a lot to learn. Optimization, guys. 70 or 80% of Roblox players are on phones, and this map is 12 base plates. Like I've said once before, thousands of parts, so many studs of terrain. Optimization has always been at the top of my priority list. In fact, I just got all of the bikes done, or redone, by Aku. We have 25 bike models here, not all of them are in the game yet, and each of them are under 10,000 triangles now. Beforehand, 25 bikes, there was 333,000 triangles, and now there's 222. So we pretty much knocked off 100,000 triangles in the bikes alone. And of course, Bike System V2 will be a lot less laggy and more of an anti-cheat in it. All right, the next one's a big one, guys. It's a big one. Don't think I forgot the lack of gameplay. Right now, you could buy the game and you could jump in, unlock bikes, earn money by doing stunts, unlock crates, and then customize your bike in the garages. That's a decent small gameplay loop, but a portion of that gameplay loop, and I mean a pretty big portion, is broken. The garage. So if you buy stuff, you open crates to customize your bike, and then you want to go into the garage to customize it, like so. Let's go to paints, and as you can see, we can change our paints, but not on every bike. So we've been having trouble replicating this bug. There's the reason we can't really fix it. But if I jump on a different bike, let's say the 636, and then I take this one into the garage, go to paints, it's empty. And we haven't been able to find out how to replicate this. We do have quite a bit of errors here, all being repeated, so let me just screenshot that. But with about 50% of the gameplay being customizing your bikes and that portion of the game being broken for 90% of players, that is definitely not a good look, and probably where most of those dislikes are coming from. Now let me go over the plans to get everything fixed. We kind of have a little bit. Bike System V2 is going to be a lot more bouncy and more physics-based, so it's going to have real suspension. going over curbs like this, the bike isn't just going to bounce in the air how it does. You see how it kind of just, it's kind of ugly? Wow. An unexpected air and Roblox needs to quit. If that's our game, that's another reason. I don't know if that's our game or just Roblox. Anyways, so now that we're back in the game, Bike System V2, a lot more physics-based. We're going to be adding steering stoppies, probably, donuts, drifting, rolling burnouts, a lot more to your trick list, and that should make it a lot more satisfying. Second thing, background music, while it might not be a huge deal and most people probably turn it off, is pretty hardcore all the time. We need to get a little more tone, but still keep the energetic sound. So I'm going to try to hire a music producer to make some custom sounds and songs for this game. I also want to add environmental sounds or regional sounds. For example, if you walk into the dealership, it'll have its own sort of song playing, same with other points of interest. Game-breaking bugs, aka the garage, are being worked on as we speak, and we're trying not to publish. This just crashed again. If this isn't Roblox, this is actually the main reason. Like, why is that happening? I didn't even do anything. I hope it's Roblox. All right, so I asked the Discord chat if the game has crashed for any of them, and they said before today it hasn't, so I went to Down Detector, and it looks like there is some reports of it being down, but not an overwhelming majority or anything. But we are going to say that's just a Roblox issue, since it's never been an issue before today. Anyways, game-breaking bugs, the main one being the garage, will be fixed in the next update, or at least should be. We're going to be adding 2 more bikes, a full UI revamp, regional sounds, and then Bike System V2 will be adding in the beta release of the game. Hopefully all of that will help this game feel a lot more polished and just be a lot more fun to the players. I'd say the most of the dislikes are probably either from crashing, if that is the game, the garage not working, or paying Robux for a game that feels a little bit less than polished, maybe a lot less than polished. But we're definitely going to keep trying to make this game better and better. If any of you guys have bought it and played the game, let me know what you think it needs in the comments below, and I'm going to add as much of it as possible. But guys, that is going to wrap it up for today. If you did enjoy and want to see more content like this, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Later.